How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and today we are back on our cross-platform multiplayer server, but I'm going to be talking to you guys about precision farming, give you a little bit of a warning on something that we had happen to us when using this Rubicon 9000 right here. Now, there's nothing specifically wrong with the Rubicon right here. I think it's just we had a really weird occurrence that happened, and let me go ahead and show you here a little bit of B-roll that I grabbed the other night while we were working on our server here, trying to get our environmental score up as high as we could. And as you can see right here, we had a really interesting pattern happening when we were putting our nitrogen down. Now, we don't know exactly why it's happening, but this is definitely not the way that it should have been. It should have been solid colors for all of the different soil types. And once we realized that was happening, what we did is we actually unloaded all of the fertilizer out of this machine here, and then we reset it back to the shop, came back up here, reloaded it, and then we started again, and it actually started making these solid colors depending on what the crop and the nitrogen level requirement was. It was perfectly fine, right? We didn't have any other problems making it look that way. Now, we had a really interesting thing happen here with the nitrogen while that was happening. Let me go and show you what the nitrogen map looks like right now. And as you can see, it's kind of all over the place now. Now, these lines right here are all the tailings, the straw, and then the solid part up here, this is the way that it should be because we were baling the straw here. You can see over here, it's really, really interesting. We've got some yellows, we got some oranges. We even have green in here, which is, I mean, not the way that it's supposed to be at all. But up in here, this is the part that once we realized what was happening, we reset it. And this part right here, this is the way that it should be. So, you know, it's higher than it needs to be. So we're actually over fertilizing our crop here. And if you take a look here at the yield map, you can see that we did have a reduction in our crop because of that. So if I go to 125% here, you can see most of the field over on the right-hand side of the screen here is okay at the 125. But over on the left side, around field 23, that's where we were having the problem with the sprayer. And you can see it actually dropped us down, you know, a few percent here on our yield. It hurt us. And another really interesting thing that's happening is if I turn these two back on and I go here to my soil types, you can zoom in here on the environmental scores of these fields and it shows nothing for our nitrogen. So I can go ahead and bring up the environmental score. As you can see, nitrogen is only showing 8.1 for all of our fields. I don't know why we had something really gnarly happen. We're going to get it turned around, but I think a big part of it here was our sprayer was actually not working properly. Now, it's nothing against the Rubicon. Once again, I think we had a little bit of a glitch where it didn't realize that, you know, it was the right crop or something like that. So we reset it. But if you guys see that really interesting, spotty, kind of almost tie-dye looking type nitrogen, when you're putting it down, stop what you're doing, unload everything, reset your equipment, and then you're going to be good to go. Because, I mean, this is definitely not the way that it should be at all. We're going to do another video here in a little while, taking a look a little bit more in depth of what those nitrogen levels actually should be for the recommended levels for each soil type and each crop. So stay tuned for that. We're definitely going to be taking a look at that. But everybody, that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed the video, go and give it a thumbs up if you would. If you want to stay up to date on all my future precision farming videos here on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell too. You know, while you're waiting on those videos, go and check out one of these other two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53 signing off.